Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Wake up, it's Monday morning, and it is time to get the week kicked off. We've got the Pardon Clan Father Fragment event coming to a close. We are getting our final fragments. You can see here I am at 85 out of 100, and we also know what summoning events are going to be coinciding with Clan vs. Clan starting tomorrow. So it's time to give you full context as to what is going to be coming up for Raid Shadow Legends this week. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first up, let's talk about the shard rotation for this week. So we just had a 10x event this last weekend, and what that means is, given Plarium's normal rotation, we should have a 2x this weekend, and it should be 2x ancient shards based on the rotation of them going through the 3 different shards. So on Friday this week, I expect 2x ancients to launch, and I'll let you know when we get official confirmation of that. But that is what I'm going to think will be happening for this weekend, but we're also going to be getting a couple different events that are coinciding with CVC for those of you that want to pull shards for points during your Clan vs. Clan match. So tomorrow, when Clan vs. Clan launches, Clan vs. Clan goes on for 2 days. It'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. So on Tuesday, tomorrow, we'll be having a 10x event for Martyr. Obviously, she drops from Ancient and Sacred Shards. So if you're pulling those, you'll have a slightly boosted chance to get Martyr. Now remember, 10x is way, way less impactful for non-Void champions than it is for Void champions. Now, Martyr, just my general thoughts on her. Back in the early days of Raid, she was actually kind of thought of in the community as the best champion in the game because counterattack was so rare. She's a defense scaling champion, very tanky. She's also going to decrease attack and place provoke with an AoE, and this actually hits pretty decently hard for a defense champion. And then she's also going to increase defense and put counterattack on everybody with a big aura as well. So in the early days of Raid, she was in the top 1, at least top 3 of basically any tier list or ranking system that you saw out there. Now, Martyr has been power creeped a little bit, especially with the rise of unkillable compositions and all of the crazy mechanics that we as a community have started to learn and figure out. She's nowhere near as desired as she was back in the day, but obviously still a very solid legendary champion. And the Void champion that will be featured the day after that on the second day of CVC, which will be on Wednesday this week, there's going to be a 10x for ANGAR. Now, ANGAR, the 10x is going to be a lot more impactful, like I said, because there's less Void legendaries, so your odds of that 10x actually mattering are a lot higher with Void shards. But would I go out YOLOing for Void shards on ANGAR? Probably not. If I pull up my Void desirability tier list that we do over on stream and people help me kind of put this together, this isn't just my opinion. ANGAR, between my opinion and the chat's opinion, is down here in the C tier of desirability for voids. So not really worth YOLOing a bunch of Void shards when there's not a 2x live, in my personal opinion. But yeah, that stuff will be tomorrow and Wednesday in the 2 days that are coinciding with CVC. As you can see the countdown up there on the top right, your matches will be starting tomorrow. And also, a Pardon Clan Father is going to be coming to a close in this week, kind of about the same time CVC is ending. So make sure you're scooping up those last few fragments. You can see I am at 85 out of 100. And then I've got 15 available to me from the current tournaments and events right here. The Classic Arena, when I finish this today, that will get me up to 90. And then in the events tab, I've got a couple more with the artifact enhancement going on and the dungeon divers. We've got the 5 fragments right here at 3100 will get me to 95, and then the artifact enhancement right here at 3300 will get me to 100. So that means that the current fragment event will be finishing right at the end of the month. Now, we've had a few times where the fusions or fragment events finished at the very end of the month. You can see here kind of Pixio was right at the start, but Astralon, Yoshi, and Underpriest, a lot of these finished right at the end of the month. And when they did, typically the next event was going to be starting just past the center of the next month. So you see here Pixneal and then Brago was right around the 21st or 22nd. After Brogni, they did a quick one for Rule only like 10 days later. With Yoshi, they started Underpriest Brogni about exactly 2 weeks later. So I expect us to get about 10 days or so of time off between fusions and fragments, and they'll probably be launching the next champion somewhere in the middle of February, because the last about 2 years or so, they've been cranking out these fusions and fragment events at a clip of about 12 or 13 a year, about exactly once a month. So yeah, in about 2 weeks, we'll probably start to kind of be working towards that next champion. So under the tournaments tab right now, we've got a spider tournament going on, but this is just a normal spider tournament. It's not going to be part of the fragments or anything. So you'll just have to weigh your options and see if your group is kind of worth going after there, if you need some accessories right now. The classic arena takedown is something you definitely want to focus on today. We're under 1 day left on this, and you need to get those 360 fragments on the right side as long as you're going for a parting Clampfather. Now, it is worth noting that they have done events where you can scoop up fragments for previous champions. So even if you're in a situation where, crap, I'm only going to get to 90 fragments or whatever, 95, still get the fragments that you can realistically get, because you never know, 3, 4, 6 months down the road, whatever, you may have an opportunity to scoop up a parting Clampfather with stuff they do in game. They have done that in the past. So even if you're not going to get to 100, still put in some effort to get as close as you can. That way in the future, you may have an opportunity to, now that's not a guarantee. You might never get an opportunity, but they have proven they're willing to do that. So at least try to get yourself up there to 85, 90. Even if you're close, go ahead and scoop up those fragments. Then under the events tab, a couple things worth noting here. So we've got Dungeon Divers and Artifact Enhancement, but both of these are going to be live long enough to coincide for you to double dip points with CVC. So maybe take it easy today and just kind of chill a little bit. Then tomorrow, when CVC is live, you can go ahead and really crank out the Dungeon Divers and the Artifact Enhancement event to double dip your points with the event, a parting Clampfather, and CVC, so you can get triple utility out of spending your resources. And then you can also go ahead and summon a parting Clampfather from the fragments to go ahead and get that bonus 30,000 points during CVC. So take it easy today and get ready to kind of go hard on raid tomorrow to get as many opportunities to double dip your points as possible. And remember that every day or every week on Monday, the arena stuff is going to reset. So you want to check your classic arena tier to make sure if you dropped, you can get back to that normal tier. And then also in the tag team arena, go through and set your one-person defenses so we can all farm together early in the week here and scoop up some bizarre utility coins that we're going to need to spend in the tag team arena shop. And then there's also a brand new Doom Tower. Obviously, anytime we're about to flip over to the next month, we're going to get a new rotation of the Doom Tower. This one's going to feature the Eternal Dragon. So go ahead and dive in there and get started up your proper tier for the Doom Tower. But there is one quick tip I want to give you about that. And that is on your progress missions. You definitely want to check those, because you will get quests in here that revolve around the Doom Tower. So what you want to check is, sometimes it'll say like finish all the secret rooms on normal, or it'll say kill the boss on this floor in the Doom Tower. So you want to check and see what is coming up, because you don't want to end up getting in a situation where you're trapped and you can't progress on something because now I gotta wait long enough for me to get enough keys to progress in the Doom Tower. So check these missions and see where you should be working towards in the Doom Tower. So like for me, you can see use 200 silver keys in the Doom Tower. That's fine. It doesn't matter if I start on normal or hard. And then we keep going just to check. Beat Doom Tower boss on 50th floor on hard. So that tells me I'm probably going to want to start working up the hard side of the Doom Tower first, because I've got a mission coinciding with that. So what can happen is, let's say I went up the normal Doom Tower first, then about the time I get to floor 50 on the Doom Tower, I'm like, oh crap, I should have gone down the hard side, because now I've got to wait 5 days to get enough keys to get up here to the boss fight that I need for the Doom Tower. So on a new rotation of Doom Tower, something you just want to check really quick. Go through your progress missions and make sure you're starting up the proper side so that you don't end up having to wait for a week to get one of these progress missions done. Then as we head into the shop to go over the offers, we've actually got a very interesting one here because of the mini mix pack. The 101% offer can be pretty spicy, so I'll put that in here in a little bit. But let's start left to right. We've got a progress pack with silver of 300k. Energy of 600, gems 300, energy refills of 4 is a 1.77. So nothing super great. The pack string 15 for some silver. Yeah, obviously this is an artifact enhancement event. Triple string pack, but I don't think it's going to be very good. We have a new version of the monthly pack coming up soon, so this is going to be the last day that you can scoop this one up. So if you'd like to buy the monthly pack every month, it grades out to about a 2.5 in value. It's pretty decent. Today is the last day to scoop that up. And then we can get into this $3 mini mix for those of you that are curious how this grades out. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Okay, so clear this out. We've got 60K. And energy, no, but we're gonna get 2 days of XP, 2 energy refills. We got 10 brews, 2 arena refills, 2 of the 4-star chicken, and then we are going to be going with 2 ancient shards. The 2 clan muskies, I count it as like 50 gems. It's nothing super special, but you can see that this is about the best $3 you can spend on raid, especially if you're early or mid game where chicken is still a lot of value to you and the XP boost and all of that. This 101% offer on the mini mix pack is a pretty spicy deal. You can see it grades out as a 6.17 according to how I would plug it in. Then we've got a great deal mix pack. This is another string offer. This one looks better to me than the silver one, but still, yeah, these string offers can get pretty rough to get to the end, and it doesn't have any shards, so I wouldn't be a fan of that one either. And then the 5-star faction accessories for $20 is not going to be an offer that I would recommend going after. So right now, looks like nothing really super special outside of that 2-for-1 mini mix pack, where if you are going to spend money on raid, that's probably some of the better value money that you can spend. So hopefully that gets you caught up on what is going to be coming up here soon in raid. And I do like to keep you in the loop on random things going on in the gaming universe. And right now, this Vampire Survivors game is really taking the world by storm. It's a little $3 indie game, but you can see here that the reviews on it are 99% positive, and it's really blowing up over the course of this last week or so, and this last weekend especially. So if you're looking for a cheap game to mess around on, this game is really taking the gaming universe by storm as a little game to mess around on here for $3. So just worth checking out if you are into other gaming stuff. And I am gonna head on over to stream to hang out with you guys for a little bit and say hi. If you want to stop by, the link is down below in the pinned comment indicating whether I am still live or not. But otherwise, as always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.